Hey Leah, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing your December love reading. I wanted to thank everyone who viewed the channel, interacted with the channel, comments, subscriptions. I appreciate y'all. If you'd like to book a personal read with me, you can reach me at thejezebelway@gmail.com. I don't reach out to people, okay, for reads. If you're interested in a read, you email me and I send you a slot, and that's how it works. So let's see what we got for love for Leo in December. Show me Leo in December. Confused. That's wanting to pop out of the deck. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. Naughty thoughts. Wasting time. Making empty promises. Procrastinating. Indecision. Crossroads. New direction. Change decision. Does that say change? Yeah, change decision. So Leo, you've got somebody heavily on the brain here, or you have someone who has you heavily on the brain. Um, Wasting time card indicates to me there's sort of a standstill, maybe. Maybe the energy's not moving in this situation. Um, and someone wants the energy to move. Someone wants some sort of interaction here. Um, and there's a decision to be made. So let's see what that's about, huh? Show me. King of Cups energy. Someone is holding back from making a decision. They're waiting on something here. There also is an energy here that someone may want to go back to the drawing board or, excuse me, kind of start all over again, but there's a burden. There's burden and time apart, a break. Show me the 10 of Wands and the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords. Okay, somebody again, there's energy, two cards here about wanting to go for it, to transform the situation, to go back and sort of make a decision to have a do-over, something like that. So let's kind of see what the cards have to say about it. I've got Aries, Virgo, Aries again. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Scorpio specific, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Show me Leo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Show me Leo. Okay, right. No communicado. Crickets. Um, okay. Somebody wants to move past this no talking stage that you may be in here. Somebody's feeling a little bit trapped. They want to free themselves from this lack of communication, wanting to move forward. They want to move past a point where you're at a standstill, where you're not speaking, maybe. Um, Masculine energy here wants things to be light and happy again, wants to move forward toward this Two of Cups energy here. Nonetheless, you have a masculine energy here who's wanting to move forward, wants the energy to move in this situation. Someone here has been kind of mulling over the fact that it's at a standstill. You could have somebody who it's heavy on the brain, you know, heavy on the brain about why there's no communication from someone or something here to do with the energy being stagnated. Leo, here you are feeling trapped or controlled or bound to to this, and you want someone to put up or shut up or whatever, right? It's kind of like damned if I do and damned if I don't. But here, whatever the crossroads choice is here, could be seeing a lot of sixes. Whatever this choice is here, whatever happens, this energy needs to start moving because the stagnation is killing me, right? Major Arcana, you have the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil and the Sun. So conflict, right? You have healing, wanting to heal a conflict. Someone wanting to come out of a darkness into the light again. Wanting to take a situation back to the beginning, maybe. Wanting to heal a situation. Something was light and happy and free. And then all of a sudden it went into this idea of toxicity, right? And something became toxic here. And they're wanting to get rid of that. They're wanting to heal that. So somebody here is willing to take a risk to change it. Again, you have no communication between two parties is keeping someone stagnated in a position where they don't feel like they're able to move. And the energy becoming stagnated becomes toxic. And they're wanting to rid the toxicity out of this relationship, situationship, whatever you got. They're wanting to remove the toxic elements from it. It's like, hey, wait a minute. This went the wrong direction, okay? I need for this to get back on track and go in the direction it was going in before this stagnation happened. So somebody feels like you guys got off on the wrong foot, you got on the wrong track. The relationship went in a really strange direction that this person didn't intend for it to go. Maybe you didn't intend for it to go there either. But Leo, you're here feeling trapped in a toxic element here that you are wanting so bad to heal. You want to get out of, right? I feel like here you have a masculine energy wanting to move forward with this. You have someone wanting to come out of unhappiness into happy celebration with the Two of Cups, which is two of you choosing to be together. You also have a lot of themes of fives here, which is incoming changes. So the energy may move anyway, depending on the decision that's made up here. You have somebody wanting to say, hey, I feel like this Knight of Wands energy is saying, hey, you know what? It was a front. Okay. I presented myself one way, but really Two of Cups and Four of Wands, which is coming together in relationship, is what I really wanted. I presented myself as being free and easy and party time, right? But that's not really what I want. And I want this relationship to get back on the right track so I can heal this, so we can bring this back together. But we both have to want it, right? That's what the Two of Cups indicates. We both have to want it. I can't just want it by myself, right? We both have to want it. Center of the read, you've got the Three of Cups. Someone wants to bring this out of a toxic place that it's ended up back into happiness, back into celebration of one another. Let's see what this crossroads decision is up here. Show me this crossroads decision. Show me this crossroads decision. I either have to move toward this relationship or I have to move away from this relationship. But this person is also saying here, I did not put enough in it. It was a front a little bit that I didn't care or that, I'm here for a good time, not for a long time, right? Knight of Wands. That's not really who I am. That's not really what I desire. That's not really what I want. What I really want is for us to move forward toward relationship, committed relationship. I presented as a party type, right? And that's my front. That's a front. But that's not really what I want. And I have to admit to myself here, whoever this is, you or the other person, that I didn't put enough effort into the idea that this is what I wanted. I didn't put enough effort or nurture the situation enough to indicate that I wanted a committed relationship or a relationship with this person. And which caused a lot of confusion, which caused stagnated energy, which caused toxicity to then set in. Um, I feel like there's someone here who left another person really confused. Really confused. And this could be a matter of a conversation, okay? I feel like somebody here who's kind of in crickets mode here, there's no communication because I feel like the other party here, whoever that is saying, well, if that's what you want, then that's what I'm going to give you. If you want a one night stand, if you want to hit it and quit it, you just want to fuck, then that's what you're going to get. So, either one foot in, both feet in or what or not, right? But I'm not going to be one foot in, one foot out with you. Sometimes when you give somebody what they think they want, they change their mind, right? So I feel like there's another party here who said, okay, if that's what you want, that's what you get. Don't expect any fucking thing else out of me. Thanks again. Thanks for a good time. Because that I feel like is not what the other person wanted either. So you got two people here who kind of want the same thing, but one is in fear mentality about allowing that to take place. And the other person now is sitting back thinking, well, that's what they wanted. They got what they wanted. So what's the problem? And somebody is regretting presenting themselves in that way, either to you or you to them. Which, I mean, conversation can happen, right? Um, but if you are having the conversation or someone's having the conversation with you, Leo, you need to make damn sure, that they're showing you a little sincerity and realness in the situation. And if they're uncomfortable with showing that to you, then maybe that's not the person for you, right? If they're uncomfortable in telling you, kind of what they want or what their expectations are, then keep it moving, right? Because you've got a person who regrets the decision they made to keep things light or to keep things in a specific way because they were afraid of rejection or they were afraid that you wouldn't feel the same or, they were afraid to show that part of themselves, which is not the case here. You have two people who want the same thing, but neither one of them are budging because you got crickets here. So the lack of conversation or the lack of energy movement is because someone got what they asked for. And then when they got it, they didn't like it. Or when they got it, they wanted more and they didn't get it, right? Someone has shut down communication completely here with someone because I feel like, had the same idea that they wanted more. But somebody was hell bent on presenting themselves in a player energy, right? Sometimes when you mirror back to people their energy, they don't like what they see. And that's what propels people and triggers people to change, right? So, at any rate, you got two people here who want to be together, who want to, the energy, at the very least, to start moving again. Um, but it's going to take somebody to break the ice here. So let's see what the communication issue is here. Show me the Hermit. What's the communication issue here between Leo and their person? This could be 3-4 months. You haven't spoken to this person. This could be, right, somebody here put on the brakes because someone else was being insincere. They felt like they were being insincere. They put a brake on moving forward with plans, which Emperor and Empress, a perfect match, or somebody feels like they're perfect match for someone. Um, husband and wife energy. Um, there could be twin flame here. You know, I've got the star card and the sun, which indicate Two of Cups, which may indicate mile markers for that type of energy. Do your own research. They put a halt on plans here to move forward in relationship because someone here was presenting themselves as that they were a conquest, right? That whoever was presenting the player energy made the other person feel like they were just a conquest. And they gave them what they wanted, right? But they weren't interested in continuing um, a fuck-awationship with someone because this person had feelings for them, right? And you have another person who has feelings here who's sort of denying out of fear of rejection that there were feelings, right? So, advice here is to heal the situation. Be your authentic self, who you truly are. What do you truly want? You need to express that to the other party. It's going to take someone here breaking the ice and initiating conversation, initiating action in order to sort of bring this to a place where you can begin being authentic and sincere with one another. I feel like that's what this changes up here. Someone feels like this is becoming a big waste of time, or someone is wasting precious time um, with somebody they truly are interested in developing something with, right? Of Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, of course, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, um, Libra in Venus, um, Mercury in Aries, Mercury in Virgo. Two of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? Hermit is Virgo. So, I mean, what will make the communication start up again? What will make this communication start again? Somebody deciding to go for it, take a risk, somebody deciding to have some action, right? Let's put down what was in the past. Do you think that we can start here from where we are? Try this again. Now that we've both taken our masks off and set them aside and decided that we're going to be authentic here, sincere here. Um, this is what I want. I want us to get into alignment, but this is what I really want, the Lovers, right? Do you think that we can move past it? Right? Do you think that we can move forward in this Ten of Coins situation, which is, working towards something, grounded, being real, authentic? I have soulmate energy here. Do you feel like we can move in our heads forward from the past? Okay. So how does this person feel about Leo? Somebody judged the situation, Leo, and walked away. They may have felt like there was a lack of insincerity, or maybe you did. And the chariot came out in the reverse. We're going to put it in the upright. But this is kind of like, well, if you don't want anything with me, then I'm going to drive on. Okay. If this is just a one-nighter situation with you, I'm going to drive on. I've called the situation because I took you at your word and I gave you what you wanted and you showed me what you wanted me to see, right? So I'm going to drive on here. Um, but there's a conversation that needs to be had about what somebody truly wants. And I feel like Leo, this may be the other party to you, could be you to the other party, okay? But somebody's saying here, let's have a real conversation here about what we want. Leo, you're here, courage, wanting to have a conversation about commitment with the other person. There's also something here about immature communication, right? Someone wants to communicate an apology and presentation of the opportunity to try again. Somebody wants to try again. Let's see what this immature conversation is. Show me this immature conversation for Leo and her partner. What is this conversation? Oh, okay. Somebody tried to convince themselves that something was lacking and that's why they judged it or made the decision they made. There is some transparency. King and Queen of Coins now. There is some transparency that needs to be made. Transparency meaning, hey, let's tell the truth. Let's be honest um, with one another about what we truly desire instead of using these defense mechanisms like, oh, he ain't shit, she ain't shit, or oh, this, that, and the other, or, the excuses that we use in order to try to make a decision about something that aren't necessarily the truth. Let's be transparent with one another about what we truly desire here. But remember, when somebody comes back asking for a second chance, now whether or not you want it, I don't necessarily need to hear about it, okay? If you don't want it, this reading may not be for you. But you have two people here sitting thinking about the other party and how there's crickets in between them when there's so much more under the surface, okay? And neither one of them are wanting to budge. All it takes is one person to break the ice. But when this person comes back around, if you want it, be discerning. Yes, use your discernment. But don't be so defensive, okay? Like sometimes people are just ready for that ass. They want to well, when I talk to this person again, I'm going to tell them XYZ and blah, 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 blah. If you're trying to be sincere, you want sincerity in return, put your sword down, put your defenses down a little bit, not out of a lack of discernment, but out of lack of ego, okay? And hear what this person has to say. Because really, they want to come back here and offer a cup or receive a cup in order to move this energy and have this new beginning with you. So let's see what a final outcome can be here. What's a potential final outcome for Leo and this person? Some people listen to respond instead of absorbing the information that they're being given. So when you find yourself in this situation, listen to absorb the information, not to respond. Okay, you'll get your point across. There's going to be a new beginning. You got fours and fours and fours and fours. Lesson learned, karma completed, coming together. That's the 1111. Um, new opportunity to move forward with someone after a period of time of feeling like you beat this person up, they beat you up, and this cup here. Hey, can we start again? So let's see how they feel about you in the bedroom. The silence is deafening, that's for goddamn sure. Okay, somebody's like, wow. Okay, so tell me Leo and this lover in the bedroom. Tell me Leo, this lover in the bedroom. Okay, Emperor again. When I think about you, I touch myself type of deal. The Emperor is reminiscing, okay? Looking back in his mind, him doesn't have to be a man or a woman. It could be either one, right? When we say him, we're referring to a masculine energy. Women can have masculine energy, men can have feminine energy. That's just kind of how that works. We both have masculine and feminine energies. But you have an emperor here looking back and reminiscing about this period of time with you. And they are, they do, they may be looking at your pictures. They may be, having dreams. But whatever physical encounter that you had with this person made a big impact on them. And I don't think that they were expecting things to go the way they did. So you have an emperor here. I can't really show. Well, I'm going to show you some of it. I got to cover up some of it. Looking back on the time that they spent with you, and they felt some kind of way about it. Okay, whether you wanted to admit it, you guys out there or not, whatever time they spent with you, this night they spent with you, or whatever period of time, um, it really had an impact on them. Somebody also knows that the masculine energy in this situation needed some comfort from the feminine. They needed a feminine energy comfort, or they do need it. They need comfort from you. Not well, I need comfort from you, but there's some kind of intimacy that they need from you, that they feel like they need from you. It's a very feminine, nurturing type of I want to release the burdens of the world type of thing with you. When somebody's body goes slack, like when you're you're cuddling with each other or what the hell ever it is, right? And you feel that person just relax their body because they feel so comfortable and safe with you. That's what this person is trying to express, that they feel safe with you. They want to feel that again with you. Somebody here also is somebody was unsure about moving forward in this encounter with someone. Number one, because they were protecting themselves in some way, okay? Encounter, I'm meaning, the boom boom, right? The other one here was worried about their performance. You have two people here kind of at a standstill energy again. You've got someone here kind of, and this could be a male, okay? Worried about their performance in the bedroom, about um how do I put this? They felt like this could have been a lot more, a lot better, but there was something here about the erection that was a problem. And I don't think it has to do with the other person. I think it's just a matter of maybe nervousness or I don't know, right? Um, so you got someone here over here like trying to protect themselves. And you got another person over here being nervous and about, being able to get it up or whatever, or keep it up. And you kind of have two people here who were sort of like awkward with one another when that's not at all, kind of what the deal is. And I think the physical aspect about just the sex is kind of beside the point with this person, Leo. Feel like this person here, this masculine male energy, wanted comfort from a woman. They wanted a comfort from a partner, somebody that they had feelings for, right? So the sex was kind of beside the point. But there is someone here who's kind of like, oh, you know, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, right? And they're going over and over in their mind about what could possibly be the problem, why there's no communication. Um, the advice here, I guess, is just to bring it back into balance. Bringing it back into balance means putting forth an effort, putting forth an idea of, hey, let's be sincere with one another. Let's get back in our good graces with each other. Let's move the energy. Let's speak, whatever it is. Okay. You guys know your situation out there. If that resonates with you, fantastic. If it doesn't, file it away for later. Let's get some advice cards on it. Excuse me, Leo. Show me Leo and their partner. Give me some love advice for the partner. Give me some advice for their partner. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? You are being summoned to more peace. Maybe that's what somebody's looking for here is peace. You know? Peace, white flag, whatever, right? My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Okay? Red, root chakra, feelings of inadequacy somebody's experiencing here. Appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. Okay, so appreciation dissolves all blocks. Be grateful for the experience. I release time and let the universe show me what to do. I release I release fears. I release burdens. I release ego. I release resentment. So time is way too short on this planet. I mean, the world is on fire. Okay, so it's no time like the present. We really don't have the luxury or opportunity anymore to sit in our ego and our resentment and have grudges with others. So the world is awakening. And if you're not acting out of a place of love, then you need to get there. Okay. So Leo, that's what I have for y'all. And I'll see y'all later.